everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making the romantic lacy stockings, over knee stockings. You will need a lightweight yarn, a 4mm crochet hook or yarn and hook needed to obtain gauge. I will post the link below to where you can find the written pattern and all the other instructions. So first we're going to start with making a magic circle. And in the magic circle we will chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. This one counts as our first double crochet. Then we will work 9 double crochets into the circle. So we will have a total of 10 double crochets. And don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, like me on Facebook, and tag me in any of your pics. I would love to see your finished work. Also on the website there is a explanation for how you can alter this pattern if you're a bit bigger or smaller, or you need to have long legs or short legs. There's a description for that also on my website. So when you have a total of 10 double crochets, you pull the magic circle tight, and then we slip stitch into the top of our third chain 3 like this, and this will be the 4th chain we are slip stitching in. And then we will chain 3 again and make 2 half double crochets in this one, so 2 double crochets in same stitch as the chain 3, and then we will make 2 double crochets in each stitch around. So 2 double crochets in each stitch around. You will have a total of 20 double crochets when you're finished with this round. In this round, and only on this round, you will also make a double crochet in the chain stitch. So we are not going to work in this stitch in the other rounds. Only in this round we'll be making 1 double crochet in this stitch, the chain stitch. And then we will slip stitch into the top of our chain 3 like this. Now we will chain 3, and then we will do 2 double crochets in same stitch, and then we will do 1 double crochet in next stitch and 2 double crochet in the stitch after, and repeat a total of 9 times. So we will have 30 stitches. I have skipped this part to make it go a little bit faster. And then you will make a slip stitch into top of chain. Here you can see I have 4 rounds. You will now make the 4th round with chain 3 and then 1 double crochet in same stitch and 1 double crochet in each stitch all around. You will repeat this process for round 4 and round 5. And for round 6 you will chain 3, and then you will make 2 double crochets in same stitch. Then we will skip 2 stitches, and in 3rd stitch we will make 3 double crochets like this. If you thought I went a little bit fast, you can check the written description on my website to make sure. This is just to show you how you will crochet each round and do the heel and such. So you keep repeating this. 3 double crochets, skip 2, and in the third you make 3 double crochets. And also don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, tag me in any of your project pictures. I would love to see your work. And please share it. I would love to reach as many people as possible and see my work all over the world. Or my pattern. When you have finished this round, you will be repeating round 4 and round 6. So you have this pattern with 1 row only regular double crochets and 1 row with this where you skip 2 stitches and make 3 double crochets. Depending on what size you're making, here you will need to make different amount of rows. So you can check the written description on my website for that. When you have finished, you will then slip stitch the round together. Like this. So now we have made 6 rounds, and then you will continue to alternate 1 round 4 and 1 round 6 until you have the amount of rows needed. Now, when you have completed the amount of rows needed, you will not slip stitch into the final row. You will pull the yarn through, cut it, and then we will make a false stitch. You insert your hook in the top of your chain 3. You will pull the yarn through. Then you will insert the hook from the bottom of your last stitch and pull the yarn through. Look, now it looks like you have seamless stitches. And then you will fasten the yarn. I will show you once more how to do it. So on top, take your yarn, and on top of the chain 3, you pull the yarn through. Then from the bottom, in this between the stitches, pull the yarn through, and you have a false stitch. And then you need to weave in your ends so it sticks as much as possible. Okay, now we will continue making the heel. Insert your hook where you made a false stitch and count 10 stitches to your right. In the 10th stitch, you will fasten your yarn. Then you will chain 1 and make 1 single crochet in the same stitch. and you will continue making single crochets in 21, a total of 21 stitches. So including the first stitch, you should have 21 stitches. So 21 single crochets. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, say hello. If you need any help, just write a comment below and I will answer as quickly as I can, or leave a comment on the webpage and I will also answer as quickly as I can. You will make one single crochet in the false stitch. I have not fastened my yarn, so this is a bit tricky to keep tight, but you will have fastened your yarn, right? When you have made 21 single crochets, you will then chain 1 and turn, and then you will make one single crochet in each stitch across. So 21 single crochets for this row also. You will repeat this for 9 rounds until you have 9 rows in total. Then you will fasten off and weave in your ends when you have 9 rows. Now this you will have fastened off. I will not, because it takes time right now. From your outer right you will count 6 stitches, and in the 7th stitch you will insert your hook and make a slip stitch with your yarn like this. You will then make one single crochet in 7 stitches, so not in same stitch as you made the slip stitch. So 7 single crochets, and then you will make 2 slip stitches, so 1 slip stitch in the 2 following stitches. Then you will turn and you will skip the 2 slip stitches that you just made, and you will make 1 single crochet in the next stitch and in 6 more stitches. So 7 single crochets altogether. Including the slip stitch. And now you will make 2 slip stitches, and then you will turn, you will skip 2 slip stitches, and in the third you will make 1 single crochet and then 6 more, so a total of 7 single crochets. And then there will be 1 single crochet in each of the slip stitches that you made, and then you will make 2 slip stitches, turn, skip the 2 slip stitches that you just made, and make 1 single crochet in 7 stitches. And don't forget to subscribe, like, check out my Facebook page. Don't forget to follow so that you don't miss any new pattern releases. There will be a lot of them these following months. So when you have made 7 single crochets, you will then make 2 slip stitches, you will turn, you will skip the slip stitches and make 7 single crochets. And you will end the row with 2 slip stitches. You will have fastened your yarn in this end, but I have not, so it's a little bit tricky. There is only one left. Skip 2 slip stitches and then 7 single crochets. Now we will make 1 slip stitch in each of the 2 remaining stitches. Turn, you will skip the slip stitches and make 7 single crochets. This is the final row for the heel, the back of the heel. And in the end of this row there is only 1 stitch left. You will simply just slip stitch into the last stitch. You will not cut off and fasten your yarn. Now we will begin the shaft of the socks. And it's kind of simple. We will just work in rounds and slip stitching each round together. You will chain 1, make 1 single crochet in same stitch, and then you will make 1 single crochet in each stitch all around the opening. If you see here, you will make here, 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 here. So make 1 single crochet in each stitch around. You should have 37 stitches when you're done. If you don't have 37 stitches, it's okay. You can just go back and add a stitch where you think it would be appropriate, in the back of the heel maybe, or you can just add increase rounds later on to get the right amount of stitches. And to see how you can alter the top of the socks, the shaft, you can go to my website for the written pattern and the instructions of how to alter the sizes. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will help you as quickly and as best as I can. You can comment below. You can send me a message on my Facebook page, and I will help you as fast as I can. So it's no problem if you don't have the right amount of stitches in this round. Go back and change, or just add increase rounds later on. The written pattern will explain how to do that. And you can find the link to the written pattern below. And I would love if you entered the link and pinned it to your Pinterest, or shared it in a Facebook group or whatever. Just spread the word. When you have made the whole round of 1 single crochets, you will slip stitch into the first stitch. And you will make 2 more rounds just like this. You will then, after completing this stage, make 2 rounds of double crochets, increasing 1 stitch each round. So in the first stitch you will make 2 stitches. Then you will have a total of 39 stitches when you have completed the 2 rounds. Then you will continue crocheting and you will have this pattern. You will follow the same principle as the foot of the sock and alternating rows. For the lace up top, you will chain 3, slip stitch into next stitch, chain 3 and slip stitch into next stitch. Once again, I apologize that this went so fast. You have the written pattern on my website, and if there are any questions about the shaft or anything else, please feel free to ask. But you will alternate the shaft rows. As you can see here, I have alternated and I have made a total of 33 rows for a person who is 165 centimeters tall. I have made no increase on my shaft. But if you need to increase, you can go to my webpage and there will be the written pattern. This is just to show you how the various stages work and stitches. If you feel that you are missing the shaft stitches and you can't quite piece it together, please just contact me and I will help you. If it's very missed, I will record it for you. But I thought that since we made the same stitches on the foot of the sock, you wouldn't need it on the tutorial here. Now we make a slip knot, insert our hook, and then we just chain. This is for the string to tie the socks up so they don't fall down when you walk. Just chain and chain and chain. I chained till I had 120 centimeters of chain. And then I just pull my hook out and cut off my yarn. And don't forget to subscribe and link. I know this video is a little bit messy, but I hope you liked it anyway and that I made myself clear and understood. And as I said, there's a written pattern that you can follow. Pull the yarn through, cut it off, and then you just pull tight, hard, like this, so it doesn't come undone. And then you cut as closely as you can without cutting the knot. And you do the same in the beginning. And since you ended your shaft with this round where the holes are before you made your lace, you will skip one hole and then you will insert your end here, and then you will just weave it back and forth. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So now you have seen the various stages, and I can't stress this enough. If you have any questions or concerns or get stuck, please feel free to contact me. I am so glad to help. And I would love it if you shared my site, my patterns. If you liked, commented, I would love to hear what you thought about my video or about my pattern. See here, I made a mistake. I cut the yarn too close, but that's not important right now. One hole would be left. And then I just tie a little bow. And you are done. Make one more, of course, so that you have two. I really hope you liked the video, and I hope to see you again soon. And please tag me if you post anything. I would love to see what you have made and how it turned out for you. Don't hesitate to contact me if you have any concerns or questions. I would love to hear from you. All the best.